Romance in the workplace is more likely to turn into marriage than meeting in bars or at a friend's house. Women are more influenced and persuaded by a man's sense of humor than his looks. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we will explore together psychology facts about human behavior that will blow your mind. Let's get started. After orgasm, the hormone prolactin is released, which is responsible for the feeling of relaxation and sleepiness. Shaving and waxing pubic hair has been linked to an increased likelihood of constricting stress. The 2008 survey revealing that the French engaged in sexual activity 137 times per year, significantly higher than the global average of 103, provides a fascinating glimpse into the sexual habits and cultural attitudes of different societies. The French, known for their appreciation of sensual pleasures and romantic relationships, seem to embrace a more active sexual lifestyle. This frequency of sexual activity might be influenced by various cultural, social, and even psychological factors that make France stand out in this aspect. The French cultural emphasis on romance, passion, and the enjoyment of life, joie de vivre, could be key contributors to their high rate of sexual activity. One critical aspect that might explain this high frequency is the French attitude towards sex and intimacy. Unlike more conservative cultures where sex might be considered a taboo subject, in France, it is often viewed as a natural and integral part of life. This open-mindedness towards sex likely reduces the stigma associated with discussing and engaging in sexual activities, making it easier for individuals to seek and enjoy sexual experiences. The normalization of sex as a topic of conversation and the acceptance of sexual expression can foster healthier sexual relationships and increase sexual frequency. Furthermore, the role of foreplay in sexual encounters cannot be understated. As highlighted by Men's Health, foreplay is akin to stretching before a workout. It is often overlooked but is crucial for optimal performance and satisfaction. In cultures like France, where foreplay, including oral sex, is seen as a natural part of sexual arousal and preparation, sexual experiences are likely to be more fulfilling. Foreplay helps in building anticipation and excitement, ensuring that both partners are adequately prepared and aroused, which can lead to more enjoyable and frequent sexual activity. Foreplay serves multiple purposes in enhancing sexual experiences. It increases physical and emotional intimacy between partners, helping to establish a deeper connection. This connection is essential for a satisfying sexual relationship as it promotes trust and understanding. Additionally, foreplay helps in increasing physiological readiness by enhancing blood flow and lubrication, which are crucial for comfortable and pleasurable intercourse. The importance placed on foreplay in French culture likely contributes to the overall higher frequency of sexual activity, as it ensures that each encounter is enjoyable and fulfilling. Psychologically, the emphasis on foreplay and a more active sex life can have numerous benefits. Regular sexual activity is associated with improved mental health, including reduced stress and anxiety levels. The release of endorphins and other feel-good hormones during sex can enhance mood and promote a sense of well-being. Moreover, the physical intimacy shared between partners can strengthen their emotional bond, leading to a more satisfying and stable relationship. In this way, the high frequency of sexual activity among the French may contribute to their overall happiness and quality of life. Culturally, the French approach to sex is deeply intertwined with their broader social and philosophical values. The French philosophy of living life to the fullest extends to their sexual relationships. This perspective encourages a more relaxed and enjoyable approach to sex, free from the pressures and anxieties that might plague individuals in more conservative societies. The cultural acceptance of sex as a positive and essential part of life likely fosters an environment where individuals feel more comfortable and empowered to pursue their sexual desires. Moreover, the integration of sex and foreplay into daily life can have educational benefits, particularly regarding sexual health and communication. In a culture where sex is openly discussed, Individuals are more likely to be informed about safe sex practices and the importance of mutual consent and pleasure. This awareness can lead to healthier sexual behaviors and better communication between partners, further enhancing the quality and frequency of sexual encounters. The French emphasis on sexual education and communication may thus play a significant role in their high sexual activity rates. This 2008 survey's findings highlight the importance of cultural attitudes and practices in shaping sexual behavior. The French, with their high frequency of sexual activity, demonstrate the benefits of an open and accepting approach to sex. By valuing foreplay and viewing sex as a natural and enjoyable part of life, they create an environment conducive to fulfilling and frequent sexual experiences. These cultural practices not only enhance individual satisfaction, but also contribute to overall well-being and relationship stability. Understanding these dynamics can provide valuable insights into how different cultures approach sex and intimacy, and how these attitudes can impact the quality of life. Pelvic prolapse is a serious and often distressing condition where a woman's vaginal walls weaken and sag to the point that the vagina, and sometimes other pelvic organs, protrude outside the body. This condition can significantly impact a woman's quality of life, leading to discomfort, pain, and emotional distress. Symptoms can range from a feeling of heaviness or pressure in the pelvic area to visible protrusion of the vaginal tissues. Factors contributing to pelvic prolapse include childbirth, aging, obesity, and activities that increase intra-abdominal pressure, such as heavy lifting or chronic coughing. While non-surgical treatments like pelvic floor exercises and lifestyle changes can help manage mild cases, severe prolapse often requires surgical intervention to correct. When discussing sexual health and contraception, it's important to understand the limitations of certain methods, such as the withdrawal method. Also known as the pull-out method, this technique involves the male partner withdrawing his penis from the vagina before ejaculation to prevent sperm from entering the uterus. While it can reduce the risk of pregnancy compared to having completely unprotected sex, it is far from reliable. The method's typical use failure rate is around 20%, meaning that 1 in 5 couples using this method over a year will experience an unintended pregnancy. This high failure rate is due to the presence of sperm in pre-ejaculate fluid and the difficulty in timing withdrawal precisely every time. For couples seeking to avoid pregnancy more effectively, exploring other contraceptive options, such as condoms, birth control pills, IUDs, or hormonal implants, is advisable. Sexual health issues are common and can affect anyone, regardless of age, gender, or relationship status. These issues can manifest in various forms, including decreased libido, erectile dysfunction, difficulty achieving orgasm, pain during intercourse, and emotional dissatisfaction with one's sexual life. The causes of these problems are often multifaceted, encompassing physical, psychological, and relational factors. Stress, anxiety, past trauma, hormonal imbalances, and unresolved relationship conflicts are just a few examples of potential underlying issues. When sexual problems arise, they can have a profound impact on an individual's self-esteem, relationships, and overall well-being. This is where the expertise of a trained sex therapist becomes invaluable. Sex therapists are specialized professionals trained to help individuals and couples navigate and resolve sexual issues. They employ a range of therapeutic techniques tailored to the unique needs of each client. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, for example, is commonly used to address negative thought patterns and behaviors that contribute to sexual dysfunction. Through CBT, clients learn to reframe their thoughts about sex and develop healthier, more positive attitudes. Psychodynamic therapy, on the other hand, delves into how past experiences and unconscious emotions influence current sexual behavior. This approach can help clients uncover and resolve deep-seated issues that are impacting their sexual health. In addition to these psychological approaches, sex therapists often incorporate practical strategies and exercises to improve sexual function. For instance, women experiencing pelvic prolapse might be guided through specific pelvic floor exercises designed to strengthen the muscles supporting the pelvic organs. These exercises can help reduce symptoms and improve sexual function by enhancing muscle tone and increasing blood flow to the pelvic area. For couples relying on the withdrawal method, a sex therapist can provide education on more effective contraceptive options, helping them choose a method that better suits their lifestyle and reduces the risk of unintended pregnancy. Effective communication is another cornerstone of sexual health that sex therapists emphasize. Many individuals and couples find it difficult to talk openly about their sexual concerns due to feelings of embarrassment, shame, or fear of judgment. A sex therapist provides a safe and non-judgmental space where these conversations can occur. By facilitating open and honest communication, sex therapists help clients express their needs and desires more clearly, fostering greater intimacy and understanding between partners. This improved communication can lead to more satisfying and fulfilling sexual relationships. The emotional and psychological aspects of sexual health are also critical components of sex therapy. Sexual problems are often intertwined with mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, and past trauma. A sex therapist works with clients to address these underlying issues, helping them develop a healthier relationship with their sexuality. This holistic approach ensures that both the physical and emotional dimensions of sexual health are considered, leading to more comprehensive and lasting improvements. For example, a client with performance anxiety might benefit from mindfulness and relaxation techniques that help reduce anxiety and increase focus during sexual activity. In summary, pelvic prolapse is a significant medical condition that requires attention and appropriate treatment. The withdrawal method, while slightly better than having completely unprotected sex, is not a highly effective form of contraception. Sexual health issues are common and complex, often necessitating the intervention of a trained sex therapist to identify and resolve the underlying causes. By fostering open communication, providing practical strategies, and addressing psychological factors, a sex therapist helps individuals and couples achieve a healthier, more satisfying sexual life. This comprehensive approach underscores the importance of addressing all aspects of sexual health to ensure overall well-being and quality of life. Through understanding and addressing these diverse factors, individuals and couples can overcome sexual difficulties and enhance their intimate relationships. Sex therapists often tell their clients that the most effective sex toy is your voice. Communication is a powerful tool in any sexual relationship, and expressing your desires, boundaries, and needs can significantly enhance sexual satisfaction. When partners openly discuss what they enjoy and what they don't, they create a more intimate and trusting environment. This openness can lead to discovering new pleasures and strengthening the emotional bond between partners. For instance, if one partner prefers a specific type of touch or a particular pace during sex, voicing this preference can lead to more enjoyable and satisfying experiences for both. Despite the importance of communication, many women struggle with achieving orgasm. Statistics show that about 1 in 6 women, or approximately 15%, have never had an orgasm. This can be attributed to various factors, including lack of sexual education, societal taboos, or psychological barriers. For many women, understanding their own bodies and learning how to communicate their needs effectively can be a journey in itself. Encouraging self-exploration and open discussions with their partners can often help women overcome these barriers and experience orgasm for the first time. The idea that sex must lead to orgasm can be a very damaging thought for people of all genders and sexualities. This belief creates unnecessary pressure to perform, which can lead to anxiety and decreased sexual satisfaction. When the focus is solely on reaching orgasm, it can detract from the pleasure and connection experienced during the sexual act itself. It is crucial to shift the narrative towards enjoying the journey rather than fixating on the destination. By doing so, individuals can alleviate performance pressure and enhance overall sexual enjoyment. For example, a couple may become frustrated if they feel that every sexual encounter must culminate in simultaneous orgasms. This unrealistic expectation can lead to feelings of inadequacy or disappointment if one or both partners do not achieve orgasm. Instead, focusing on the sensations, emotional connection, and pleasure derived from the experience can be far more fulfilling. Removing the pressure to reach orgasm allows partners to be more present and engaged, ultimately leading to a more satisfying sexual relationship. Statistics indicate that men are more likely to experience orgasm during sex than women. According to research, about 95% of heterosexual men report regularly reaching orgasm during intercourse, compared to only about 65% of heterosexual women. This discrepancy, often referred to as the orgasm gap, highlights the importance of communication and mutual understanding in bridging this gap. Encouraging open dialogue about what feels good and exploring various techniques can help close this gap and ensure that both partners feel satisfied. One practical approach to addressing this issue is incorporating more foreplay into sexual activities. Foreplay can include activities like kissing, oral sex, and manual stimulation, which can help both partners become more aroused and increase the likelihood of orgasm for women. Additionally, exploring different sexual positions and techniques can also contribute to finding what works best for each partner. By experimenting and communicating openly, couples can enhance their sexual experiences and reduce the emphasis on orgasm as the ultimate goal. It's also essential to recognize that sexual satisfaction is not solely about orgasm. Many individuals find deep fulfillment in the emotional and physical intimacy that comes with sexual activity. Cuddling, caressing, and spending time together after sex can be incredibly rewarding and help strengthen the bond between partners. Emphasizing these aspects of intimacy can help shift the focus away from orgasm and towards a more holistic understanding of sexual satisfaction. That's the reason why I say the most effective sex toy is indeed your voice. Open communication about desires and boundaries can significantly enhance sexual experiences. While a significant number of women have never had an orgasm, understanding and discussing sexual preferences can help overcome this challenge. The pressure to reach orgasm can be damaging and counterproductive, so focusing on the journey and mutual pleasure is essential. By addressing the orgasm gap and emphasizing foreplay and intimacy, couples can achieve a more satisfying and fulfilling sexual relationship. As a sex therapist, I advocate for the importance of communication and mutual understanding in creating a healthy and enjoyable sex life for all partners. It's a widespread misconception that for a sexual relationship to be satisfying, couples need to be perfectly matched in every aspect, including their libidos. However, the reality is far more nuanced. Libidos can fluctuate over time and circumstances, and no couple is immune to these changes. While some may fear that disparities in sexual desire could lead to relationship issues, it's crucial to understand that variations in libido are normal and do not necessarily signify underlying problems. What truly matters is how couples navigate these differences through open communication, mutual respect, and understanding of each other's needs and desires. By fostering an environment of empathy and acceptance, couples can maintain a healthy and fulfilling sexual connection. Delving into the realm of dreams unveils intriguing insights into human sexuality. Studies, such as those published by the American Academy of Sleep Medicine, have revealed that nearly 1 in 10 dreams contains R-rated sexual content. What's particularly fascinating is that this occurrence transcends gender boundaries. Both men and women experience sexual content in their dreams. This suggests that our sexual desires and fantasies are ingrained in the very fabric of human psychology, regardless of gender, underscoring the universality of human sexuality. Exploring the physiological responses of the body adds another layer to the complexity of human sexuality. Contrary to popular belief, Women also experience genital erections, albeit on a smaller scale compared to men. These clitoral erections play a pivotal role in sexual arousal and pleasure for women. Acknowledging the significance of these responses serves to validate and normalize women's sexual experiences and desires, challenging conventional perceptions and promoting inclusivity in discussions about sexuality. Surprisingly, experiencing a headache, especially migraines, may heighten one's sexual desire. Research indicates that migraine sufferers often report increased levels of sexual desire during migraine attacks. While this may seem counterintuitive, it underscores the intricate interplay between physical sensations and sexual arousal. Understanding how various factors, including physiological conditions, can influence sexual desire can empower individuals to navigate their sexuality more effectively and compassionately. Intriguingly, keeping socks on during sex may enhance the likelihood of experiencing orgasm, as suggested by research from the University of Groningen. Although initially unconventional, this finding is rooted in the body's thermoregulation mechanisms. Warm feet promote vasodilation, increasing blood flow to the genital area and potentially heightening sexual arousal and orgasmic response. This underscores the intricate connections between physiological factors and sexual functioning, highlighting the multifaceted nature of human sexuality. Dispelling myths and misconceptions surrounding sexuality is crucial for fostering accurate understanding and informed decision-making. For instance, the notion that a larger penis stretches out or ruins a vagina is unfounded. The vagina is remarkably elastic and resilient, capable of accommodating varying sizes comfortably. Challenging such misconceptions alleviates unnecessary anxiety and insecurity, particularly among men, regarding genital size and performance, fostering a healthier and more inclusive discourse on sexuality. Understanding the fluctuations in sexual frequency over time offers valuable insights into human sexuality. Studies have shown that sexual activity tends to decline with age, reflecting the influence of various factors such as relationship dynamics, life stressors, and physical health. Recognizing these trends enables individuals and couples to navigate their sexual journey with empathy and understanding, embracing the natural evolution of sexual behavior over the lifespan. In essence, comprehending the complexities and nuances of human sexuality necessitates a holistic approach encompassing physiological, psychological, and social factors. By dispelling myths and embracing diversity, we can foster a more inclusive and affirming environment for individuals and couples to explore and express their sexuality authentically. Through open communication, mutual respect, and empathy, we can cultivate healthier and more fulfilling sexual relationships, grounded in acceptance and understanding. When considering pleasure, it's important to understand that penis girth often plays a more significant role than length. Contrary to the exaggerated portrayals often seen in pornography, fast and forceful thrusting doesn't necessarily elicit pleasure for most women. In fact, it can lead to discomfort and even injury. Understanding and prioritizing the comfort and satisfaction of both partners is essential for fostering a mutually enjoyable sexual experience. Recognizing individual preferences and boundaries can lead to a more fulfilling and pleasurable sexual encounter. During sexual intercourse, the brain experiences a shift in attention, with the triggers for fear and anxiety temporarily deactivated during orgasm. This altered state of consciousness allows individuals to immerse themselves fully in the pleasurable sensations of the moment, enhancing intimacy and connection between partners. Understanding the neurological processes at play during sexual activity can deepen our appreciation for the complex interplay between mind and body in the realm of pleasure and intimacy. Research suggests that women may be more likely to engage in infidelity during ovulation, highlighting the influence of biological factors on sexual behavior. This phenomenon underscores the importance of understanding and addressing the various factors that contribute to relationship dynamics and fidelity. Open communication and mutual trust are essential for navigating the complexities of human relationships and maintaining intimacy and connection with our partners. For many women, the peak of pleasure is achieved through stimulation rather than penetration. Understanding and prioritizing clitoral stimulation can lead to more satisfying sexual experiences for women, highlighting the importance of exploring and embracing individual preferences and desires. What brings pleasure to one person may not necessarily apply to another, emphasizing the diversity and uniqueness of human sexuality. The practice of bondage, or being tied up during sexual activity, has been found to increase an individual's ability to reach orgasm. This highlights the significance of exploring and incorporating various forms of sexual expression and experimentation in fostering a fulfilling and satisfying sexual relationship. Understanding and respecting boundaries and preferences is crucial for ensuring a safe and consensual exploration of sexual fantasies and desires. Post-menopause, the clitoris can undergo significant changes, often becoming 2.5 times larger than during adolescence. This physiological transformation may contribute to stronger orgasms experienced by some women in their midlife and beyond. Understanding the impact of hormonal changes and aging on sexual function can empower individuals to embrace and celebrate their evolving sexuality throughout the lifespan. Contrary to popular belief, the majority of men do not possess exceptionally large penises. Research indicates that only a small percentage of men have penises longer than 7 or 8 inches, highlighting the importance of dispelling unrealistic expectations and celebrating diversity in human anatomy. Understanding and accepting the natural variations in genital size can promote body positivity and self-acceptance in both men and women. Orgasms, whether experienced during sex or through masturbation, have profound effects on physical and mental well-being. The release of prolactin during orgasm induces feelings of relaxation and satisfaction, contributing to a sense of contentment and well-being. Additionally, the surge of oxytocin and endorphins that accompanies orgasm can provide powerful pain relief and have been associated with numerous health benefits, including reduced risk of heart disease, stroke, breast cancer, and depression. Chronic painful sex is a common condition experienced by a significant percentage of women, highlighting the need for greater awareness and understanding of sexual health issues. Addressing and treating conditions that cause chronic pain during sex is essential for promoting sexual well-being and enhancing quality of life for affected individuals. By fostering open dialogue and destigmatizing discussions surrounding sexual health, we can empower individuals to seek the support and resources they need to address and overcome sexual health challenges. Understanding the intricacies of sexual pleasure involves delving into various aspects of human anatomy, psychology, and behavior. The clitoris, often considered the epicenter of female pleasure, is a complex structure with approximately 15,000 nerve endings. Sensations originating in the clitoris can spread across the pelvic area, contributing to the intense pleasure experienced during sexual arousal. This highlights the importance of understanding and prioritizing clitoral stimulation in sexual encounters, as it plays a crucial role in facilitating orgasm and enhancing overall sexual satisfaction. Despite the widespread acknowledgement of the importance of sexual satisfaction, a recent fertility survey conducted in Denmark revealed that a significant portion of women, 55% to be precise, are not having as much sex as they desire. This finding underscores the need for open communication and mutual understanding between partners regarding their sexual needs and desires. Creating an environment where individuals feel comfortable expressing their desires can foster a deeper sense of intimacy and connection within relationships. The prevalence of smartphones in modern society has introduced a new dynamic to sexual encounters. Surprisingly, 1 in 5 adults between the ages of 18 and 34 admit to using their smartphones during sex, according to a survey by Harris Interactive. This phenomenon highlights the intersection of technology and intimacy, raising questions about the impact of digital distractions on sexual satisfaction and interpersonal connection. Understanding and addressing the role of technology in sexual encounters is crucial for promoting healthy and fulfilling relationships in the digital age. Contrary to common misconceptions, great sex is not innate. It's a skill that can be learned and cultivated over time. Understanding one's own body, communicating openly with partners, and exploring different techniques and strategies are essential components of sexual mastery. By prioritizing education, experimentation, and mutual pleasure, individuals can enhance their sexual experiences and deepen their connection with their partners. The clitoris, often referred to as the female equivalent of the penis, shares many anatomical similarities with its male counterpart. Like the penis, the clitoris consists of glands, a foreskin, and a shaft, underscoring the shared evolutionary origins of male and female genitalia. Understanding the anatomical similarities between the clitoris and the penis can foster a more inclusive and informed approach to sexual education and appreciation of human sexuality. The vagina, while often depicted as a passive receptacle for penetrative sex, is a dynamic and responsive organ. On average, the vagina measures 3 to 4 centimeters in length, but can expand by up to 200% when sexually aroused. This remarkable capacity for expansion highlights the adaptability and resilience of the vagina, allowing for pleasurable and comfortable sexual experiences for individuals of all shapes and sizes. Incorporating sex into one's regular workout routine can have numerous physical and psychological benefits. Sexual activity engages various muscle groups and promotes cardiovascular health, endurance, and flexibility. Additionally, the release of endorphins and oxytocin during sex can elevate mood, reduce stress, and enhance overall well-being. Viewing sex as a form of exercise encourages individuals to prioritize their sexual health and enjoyment as integral components of their overall wellness regimen. Despite the taboo surrounding bodily functions during sex, it's important to acknowledge that farting can occur. Understanding and accepting the natural processes of the body, including flatulence, fosters a more relaxed and comfortable sexual environment. Open communication and a sense of humor can help partners navigate such moments with grace and understanding, strengthening their bond and deepening their intimacy. Furthermore, the relationship between diet and sexual desire is worth exploring. Certain foods, such as raspberries, have been associated with increased sexual desire due to their aphrodisiac properties. Understanding the potential impact of diet on sexual health and libido empowers individuals to make informed choices that enhance their sexual experiences and overall well-being. In conclusion, understanding the complexities of human sexuality requires a multifaceted approach that encompasses anatomy, psychology, and behavior. By prioritizing education, communication, and mutual pleasure, individuals can cultivate fulfilling and satisfying sexual experiences. Embracing diversity, acknowledging bodily functions, and exploring the intersection of technology and intimacy are essential for promoting healthy and fulfilling relationships in the modern world. Exploring the intricacies of human sexuality unveils a rich tapestry of experiences, desires, and physiological responses that shape our intimate encounters. Central to this exploration is the fundamental principle that sexual pleasure should never be accompanied by pain or discomfort. Despite this, many individuals, particularly women, experience pain during sex, a phenomenon that deserves attention and understanding. Factors contributing to sexual pain can vary widely, from insufficient lubrication to psychological factors or underlying medical conditions. Recognizing and addressing the root causes of sexual pain is essential for fostering a safe, comfortable, and enjoyable sexual experience for all individuals involved. The choice of footwear may seem unrelated to sexual pleasure, but research suggests otherwise. Wearing high heels, while fashionable, can surprisingly have a negative impact on a woman's ability to reach orgasm. This finding underscores the interconnectedness of physical factors and sexual satisfaction, highlighting the importance of comfort and body awareness in enhancing pleasure during intimate encounters. By prioritizing comfort and self-care, individuals can optimize their sexual experiences and foster a deeper sense of connection and intimacy with their partners. The moment of orgasm is accompanied by a cascade of neurochemicals, including endorphins, often referred to as the happiness hormone. Endorphins play a crucial role in alleviating physical and emotional stress, contributing to a sense of relaxation and well-being. This natural release of feel-good neurotransmitters not only enhances pleasure but also promotes overall health and happiness. Understanding the physiological mechanisms underlying orgasm underscores its profound effects on both mind and body, highlighting its significance in promoting holistic well-being. Sleep, often considered a time of rest and rejuvenation, also plays a role in shaping our sexual experiences. Research suggests that the position in which one sleeps can influence the content of their dreams, including sexual ones. Individuals who sleep face down on their stomach with their arms stretched above their head are more likely to experience sexual dreams. This intriguing correlation offers insights into the complex interplay between sleep patterns and dream content, shedding light on the mysterious realm of the subconscious mind and its impact on our sexual fantasies and desires. Nutrition, too, plays a pivotal role in sexual health and vitality. The adage, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away," may hold true in more ways than one, as studies suggest that apples can boost one's sex life. Rich in antioxidants and nutrients, apples contribute to cardiovascular health and circulation, essential for sexual function. Moreover, maintaining a healthy diet can have psychological benefits, boosting confidence and vitality, which in turn can enhance one's sexual experiences and satisfaction. The benefits of orgasms extend far beyond the bedroom, impacting various aspects of daily life. Research has shown that orgasms can lead to increased confidence, productivity, and creativity in women. This positive feedback loop between sexual pleasure and overall well-being underscores the importance of prioritizing sexual health and fulfillment as integral components of a balanced and vibrant life. By nurturing one's sexual well-being, individuals can cultivate a sense of empowerment and vitality that radiates across all aspects of their lives. Dreams offer a fascinating glimpse into the subconscious mind, revealing hidden desires, fears, and fantasies. Surprisingly, nearly 1 in 10 dreams contains R-rated sexual content, a phenomenon observed in both men and women. This finding challenges conventional notions of sexual desire and expression, highlighting the universality of erotic fantasies and the complexity of human sexuality. Exploring the rich tapestry of sexual dreams offers insights into the inner workings of the psyche, enriching our understanding of human desires and fantasies and fostering a more nuanced and inclusive approach to sexuality. Dispelling myths perpetuated by mainstream media and pornography, it's essential to recognize that sexual pleasure is not one-size-fits-all. Fast and forceful thrusting, often depicted in pornographic portrayals of sex, does not universally arouse or pleasure most women. In fact, such actions can lead to discomfort, pain, and even injury. Understanding and prioritizing gentle, attentive, and communicative sexual practices can enhance pleasure and intimacy, fostering a deeper connection and mutual satisfaction between partners. By challenging stereotypes and embracing individual preferences and boundaries, couples can cultivate a more fulfilling and enjoyable sexual experience that celebrates pleasure, diversity, and mutual respect. Have you ever wondered how sexual activity evolves throughout different stages of life? It's a fascinating journey marked by various patterns and surprises that shed light on the complexities of human sexuality. Let's delve into the realm of sexual behavior, from the frequency of intercourse across age groups to unexpected factors influencing sexual desire and satisfaction. Beginning with age, research reveals intriguing trends in sexual frequency. Individuals in their 20s typically engage in sex more frequently than older age groups. On average, people in their 20s have been found to have sex over 80 times per year. However, as individuals progress through life, the frequency of sexual activity tends to decline. By age 45, the frequency decreases to around 60 times per year, further diminishing to approximately 20 times per year by age 65. These shifts reflect a combination of biological changes, evolving relationship dynamics, and societal influences shaping sexual behavior over time. But what about those surprising moments when physical discomfort unexpectedly heightens sexual desire? It may sound counterintuitive, but experiencing a headache, particularly migraines, can paradoxically enhance one's libido. Research suggests that migraine sufferers often report heightened levels of sexual desire during migraine attacks, challenging conventional assumptions about the relationship between physical discomfort and sexual arousal. This intriguing phenomenon underscores the intricate interplay between physiological sensations, emotional states, and sexual responsiveness, highlighting the need for a nuanced understanding of factors influencing sexual desire and satisfaction. Moreover, the dynamics of sexual activity within romantic relationships have undergone notable shifts in recent years. According to a 2017 study, Americans in relationships reported a decrease in sexual frequency compared to previous decades. Individuals reported having sex 16 fewer times per year from 2010 to 2014 compared to the period between 2000 and 2004. This decline raises pertinent questions about the impact of evolving societal norms, technological advancements, and changing lifestyle factors on intimate relationships and sexual behavior, urging a deeper exploration of these trends to promote healthy and fulfilling sexual experiences within committed partnerships. Intriguing insights into enhancing sexual pleasure have emerged from unexpected quarters, such as the revelation that keeping one's socks on during sex may increase the likelihood of achieving orgasm. Surprising, isn't it? Research conducted by the University of Groningen suggests that maintaining warmth and comfort by wearing socks during sexual encounters can contribute to heightened arousal and improved orgasmic response. This finding challenges conventional notions about the role of lingerie or attire in enhancing sexual enjoyment, emphasizing the significance of individual preferences and bodily sensations in sexual satisfaction. Dispelling myths and misconceptions about sexual anatomy is essential for fostering accurate understanding and promoting healthy attitudes towards sexuality. Contrary to common misconceptions, penis size does not determine vaginal elasticity or sexual pleasure. The vagina is a remarkably elastic and adaptable organ, capable of accommodating different sizes comfortably. Thus, the notion that a larger penis stretches or damages the vagina is unfounded. By debunking harmful stereotypes and promoting accurate information about sexual anatomy and physiology, we can empower individuals to embrace diverse experiences and celebrate the beauty of human sexuality. Men's sexual experiences encompass a spectrum of responses, including orgasm and ejaculation, which are distinct physiological processes. Understanding the nuances of male sexual response can facilitate effective communication and intimacy between partners, fostering a deeper understanding and appreciation of each other's sexual experiences and desires. Challenging conventional wisdom, breakup sex, a term referring to intimate encounters between partners following the end of a relationship, may not always be a negative experience. In some cases, breakup sex can serve as a means for partners to reaffirm their emotional connection, express lingering desires, or achieve closure. However, it's crucial to approach breakup sex with caution and mutual consent, prioritizing the emotional well-being and boundaries of both individuals involved. The influence of sexual satisfaction extends beyond the confines of the bedroom, impacting various aspects of individuals' lives, including their professional success and job satisfaction. Research suggests that individuals with a fulfilling sex life tend to experience greater job satisfaction and engagement at work. This correlation underscores the interconnectedness of sexual and psychological well-being, emphasizing the importance of nurturing intimate relationships and achieving a healthy work-life balance for overall life satisfaction and fulfillment. Eggs, with their intricate biological mechanisms, play a pivotal role in reproduction, actively selecting which sperm to allow in during fertilization. Contrary to popular belief, the first sperm to arrive may not always fertilize the egg. This intricate process highlights the complexity of human reproduction and underscores the role of eggs in shaping the genetic composition of offspring. Understanding the mechanisms of fertilization can inform discussions about fertility, contraception, and reproductive health, empowering individuals to make informed choices about family planning and reproductive care. The intricate landscape of human sexuality reveals a rich tapestry of experiences, desires, and challenges that shape our understanding of intimacy and pleasure. Among the intriguing phenomena that emerge from this exploration is the potential loss of sexual sensation with prolonged periods of sexual inactivity. While relatively rare, individuals may experience diminished sensitivity or arousal if they abstain from sexual activity for extended durations. This underscores the importance of maintaining a healthy and active sex life, not only for physical pleasure but also for the preservation of sexual function and well-being. The disparity in orgasmic response between men and women during penetrative intercourse serves as a poignant reminder of the complexity of female sexual pleasure. Research suggests that a significant proportion of women, up to 75%, do not achieve orgasm solely through penis and vagina sex. This disparity prompts a critical examination of societal norms and sexual scripts that prioritize male pleasure while neglecting the diverse needs and experiences of women. Addressing this disparity requires fostering open communication, exploring alternative sexual practices, and prioritizing mutual pleasure within intimate relationships. Despite the prevalence of sexual fantasies among individuals, many choose to keep their desires confined to the realm of imagination rather than translating them into reality. Surprisingly, less than one-third of individuals in a study reported having acted out their most prominent fantasy. This reluctance to explore fantasies in practice underscores the influence of societal taboos, shame, and fear of judgment on sexual expression. Understanding the factors that shape individuals' willingness to explore their fantasies can offer valuable insights into the complexities of desire and the barriers to sexual authenticity. The historical evolution of vibrators from medical devices to mainstream sexual aids offers a captivating glimpse into changing attitudes towards female sexuality and pleasure. Initially developed in the 19th century as a treatment for female hysteria, vibrators were hailed as a revolutionary solution to alleviate symptoms such as anxiety and irritability. Over time, these devices transitioned into the realm of sexual pleasure, becoming widely embraced accessories for individuals seeking enhanced stimulation and arousal. The trajectory of vibrators reflects society's evolving understanding and acceptance of female sexual desire and the gradual destigmatization of sexual pleasure. Redefining sex beyond penetrative intercourse to encompass a broader spectrum of intimate activities is essential for fostering holistic sexual experiences and connections. Engaging in a narrow definition of sex that solely focuses on intercourse overlooks the myriad ways individuals can experience pleasure and intimacy with their partners. By embracing a more expansive understanding of sexuality that includes foreplay, oral sex, mutual exploration, and emotional connection, individuals can cultivate deeper levels of intimacy and satisfaction in their sexual relationships. Dispelling misconceptions about sexual health and hygiene is crucial for promoting informed decision-making and reducing the prevalence of sexually transmitted infections, STIs. The erroneous belief that cleanliness and physical attractiveness are indicators of STI-free status perpetuates harmful stereotypes and undermines efforts to promote sexual health awareness. It is imperative to emphasize the importance of regular STI screenings and practicing safe sex measures to protect oneself and one's partners from potential health risks. Contrary to ageist stereotypes, older individuals often enjoy vibrant and fulfilling sex lives characterized by wisdom, experience, and intimacy. Accumulating a wealth of sexual experience over the years can contribute to a more nuanced and satisfying approach to sexuality. By challenging ageist assumptions and embracing the sexual agency of older adults, society can promote a more inclusive and affirming understanding of sexuality across the lifespan. The prevalence of undiagnosed STIs underscores the importance of proactive sexual health management and regular screenings. Many individuals may unknowingly harbor STIs without experiencing noticeable symptoms, increasing the risk of transmission and long-term health complications. Routine screenings empower individuals to take control of their sexual health and make informed decisions about their sexual practices, fostering a culture of responsibility and prevention within the community. The popularity of multi-partner or group sex fantasies among Americans highlights the diverse spectrum of sexual desires and preferences within society. This fascination with non-monogamous sexual encounters, along with the interest in BDSM, underscores the complexity and diversity of human sexuality. By acknowledging and respecting individuals' unique desires and boundaries, society can create a more inclusive and accepting environment that celebrates sexual diversity and autonomy. Where there is love, there is life, goes the famous proverb attributed to Mahatma Gandhi, encapsulating the profound connection between love and vitality in human existence. This sentiment reverberates through the intricate tapestry of human relationships, particularly in the realm of sexual intimacy, where love serves as a cornerstone for shared experiences of passion, pleasure, and fulfillment. Within the realm of sexual intimacy, love serves as a catalyst for profound connection, fostering emotional intimacy, trust, and mutual respect between partners. It is the foundation upon which meaningful sexual experiences are built, transcending mere physical gratification to encompass a deeper sense of belonging and emotional resonance. In the presence of love, sexual encounters become imbued with warmth, tenderness, and a profound sense of connection, enriching the fabric of human experience. Exploring the multifaceted dynamics of sexual intimacy within the context of love reveals a wealth of insights into the human condition. Love ignites the flames of desire, awakening the senses and kindling the fires of passion that fuel intimate encounters. It infuses each touch, each kiss, and each caress with profound meaning and significance, transforming mundane moments into transcendent expressions of affection and desire. Moreover, the presence of love in sexual relationships serves as a source of strength and resilience, empowering individuals to navigate challenges and overcome obstacles together. It fosters open communication, vulnerability, and empathy, creating a safe and nurturing space where partners can express their desires, explore their fantasies, and deepen their connection with one another. In the embrace of love, sexual intimacy becomes a celebration of shared vulnerability and mutual pleasure, transcending physical boundaries to unite hearts and minds in a profound communion of souls. It is a testament to the power of human connection, reminding us of our inherent capacity for love, compassion, and understanding. As Mahatma Gandhi's timeless proverb suggests, love is not merely a fleeting emotion but a transformative force that imbues our lives with meaning, purpose, and vitality. In the realm of sexual intimacy, it serves as a guiding light, illuminating the path towards deeper connection, greater fulfillment, and boundless joy. In the embrace of love, we discover the true essence of our humanity, forging bonds that withstand the tests of time and adversity, and enriching our lives with the enduring beauty of authentic connection.